It's that time again, it's time to grab our tools and fix what's broken. Let's save money and do it ourselves. Let's save money and do it ourselves.
Welcome to another Garage Time with Goody. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be removing the front bumper on a 1999 Ford F250 Super Duty with a 7.3 diesel engine. Well, let's get to it. First thing we're going to do is we're going to get right into the front of the bumper, and I'm going to identify the 6 bolts that need to come out of this bumper so that you can remove the bumper. Up by these tow hitches, you're going to see 2 bolts. These 2 bolts are 18 millimeter, and that is on the passenger side of the truck. There will be 2. If we go on over to the driver's side of the truck, and where the second tow hitch is, there's going to be 2 more of these 18 millimeter bolts. There's going to be 4 altogether. There's going to be 2 on the passenger side here and 2 on the driver's side here. We're going to remove all 4 of those. After that is done, you're going to come around to each side of the vehicle, up under the wheel well. Up under the wheel well. Right here is the bolt for the front leaf springs. And right above it, right here, is the bolt you're going to want to take off. There's going to be a bolt just like it on the other side, on the driver's side. Here is the second bolt right here that needs to be removed so the bumper can be removed. So there are 2 of these, 1 on each side of the truck, and those 4 in the front. Once you remove those, your front bumper should come off easily. What I do recommend is, in order to loosen up, in order to get these bolts to come out easier, you may want to use some PB Blaster and just spray it on these bolts, the 2 bolts here and the 2 bolts here, and those other 2 bolts on the inner side of the wheel well on each side of the vehicle. Some there. Some there. And then you'll just want to give it a little bit of time to saturate, soak in, and work that rust loose. Okay, what I'm using here is I'm using an impact wrench with a swivel head and a 15 millimeter socket. See, that's going to come at an angle like that, and you take that top bolt, it should come right off just like that. That bolt comes out. Remember, that's 15 millimeter. There's going to be another one on the passenger side. We're going to go get that one. Okay, now we're on the passenger side, and we're going to do this other 15 millimeter bolt. It's underneath the wheel well. It's on top, right above the bolt of the leaf spring. Comes right off of there. And remember, I did use some liquid wrench before, and there that is. Okay, right here we're going to do the 18s, and you'll have 2 on each side. This is an 18 millimeter socket. There goes that one. And as you can see, the bumper might start to come down and give a little bit. As you can see, what came down is this. When you take out the second bolt, what this does, this goes back behind this metal mounting bracket, and when you put the bumper back on, it screws into the back and it holds it onto the frame. So when you take out that second bolt, this may fall to the ground. If it does, keep that and don't lose your bolts. The driver's side, it does have that backing metal plate too. When I put this in, this whole bumper may want to come down. See, I've got somebody to help me here to keep the whole thing from falling. And as you can see, the metal bracket behind it came down, and it's right here. And I'm going to put the bolt over there, and the bumper should just come right off. This truck has a snowplow attachment, and that's what this is right here. On each side, you're going to have two pieces that come off. You're going to have this kind of steel looking rectangle shape, and then this bracket. So right here, what you have is these brackets that go behind where the tow hitch is in the front, and it's going to line behind there. This original bracket, as I was trying to take the bolts out, as you can see, it just kept spinning because it's rusted almost in half. This is almost coming off of there. Well, these aren't supposed to move. So if you get lucky, the bolts are just going to come right on out. But if it starts spinning on the inside, you're going to have to get under the truck and take a 21mm wrench and hold it in place. And it's going to be behind there while you take an 18mm socket with the ratchet or impact gun and drill it out of there. So you might have to do that. If you find your brackets are like that, you're going to want to replace them to the ones that do not move. It's not supposed to move at all in place. So everyone, I hope this video has helped you in learning how to remove the front bumper on a Ford F250 with a 7.3 liter diesel engine. And it should work between the years of 1999 to 2004 to 2005, and it may work for years beyond that. If the video helped you at all, smash that like button, and if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. It helps out with the YouTube algorithm. And until next time, I will see you later.